What is going on, guys? Anger Collection in the house for another video. All right, so could be a quick live stream today. We shall see. Um, Not much going on, man. Just staying busy. I dropped down to from 4.99 to 2.99, and now down to 1.99 on my shipping on my Tcgplayer. And now I got a lot of orders now, man. So orders are starting to like build up, and I just sold one of the Commander Masters Commander deck, and it's the Eldrazi one. I think I sold it for like 280. Um, Pretty amazing. And yeah, I think all of them will be sold as individuals. I don't think I'm gonna sell it as like a sealed one, but you guys know how much I paid for the whole thing, right? For the one sealed. But so today we're just gonna have a very nice conversation about the future of collectibles, hobby, TCG, all of this. Um, People collecting, and it's not just Magic. It could be like Pokemon, like memorabilia or sports cards, things like that, or actually other TCGs as well. Like people are collecting I mean, we got like Labubu, people collecting Labubu, opening Labubu stuff. But yeah, so we're just gonna have a nice conversation, and I'd like to hear from you guys as well on what you think, what will happen to all these collectibles, all of these TCGs pumping, like coming out. And like I said, around 15, 20 years, what do you guys think will happen in all of this craziness, right? So, yeah. CPM, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. We are going to rip like no one has ever seen to the moon. To the moon. I think the whole rip and ship, I think it is here to stay. So yeah, the future for a lot of those packs, old packs, even newer ones, right? um yeah, I mean, there's the value's just there. So I just want to go really quick, and like I said, I want to hear some of you guys thoughts about like the future of the hobby, at least within 15, 20 years, because like I said, there's gonna be more and more people coming in. There's gonna be more and more other TCGs, other collectibles, because we all have to like be honest to ourselves, right? Everyone is literally collecting. Everyone, everyone is literally collecting of some sort of valuable item, or like collectible, or could be like the cards, the dolls, artwork, signatures. Everyone's collecting something, man. We live in the society. We live in a society. We live in the era to where it's collectibles. It's literally collectibles, right? Collectibles, mainstream media. Pretty much, it's the what you call it, like collectibles right now. Is like the movies, or like that you watch, the TV shows that you watch, like the news out there, like the podcasts, anything that we consume right now is pretty much all about collectibles. People collecting something, people playing something. So in reality, this is like another sector of some sort. Like collectibles is this one big giant thing now in the industry. So in my opinion, in the next fifth, obviously, collectibles, TCGs, all this shit is here to stay, right? But what do you guys think will happen to all these other TCGs? What's the future for Magic, Pokemon, sports cards, Labubu stuff? You know? Let's see. CPM, the cash is not valuable. Oh. So I think that's, in my opinion, it's like the mainstream media right now, because I noticed this myself, that anything that I consume right now on like YouTube video, like people like doing podcasts, people like playing, and people it's all about just people collecting. What are they trying to collect? What are they trying to buy? It's like it's all about these whole collectibles thing. And it's crazy how most most of these TCGs, which is the good part, actually maintains value, and that's a big part though. It doesn't matter, obviously market's gonna market, there will be like bubbles popping, the market will be like spike, the market will be like crashing and stuff like that. But for the most part, in general, what I can see in the next 15 20 years, i think I think it's really bright for all of these collectibles, right? I think, like I said, for the most part, they will all maintain value, no matter what. It's just a matter of like the demand for a section of vintage, this 5 years, and then the next 5 years is all like mainstream, like modern stuff, and then there's going to be another collectibles that's going to be hype, all maintain their value, like, and that's the good part, right? And what you see nowadays, with sports cards and like with Pokemon, a lot of the kids, like my kid, like your kid, and like the people the people that we see on the videos, right? There's actually more kids doing the same thing as their like parents. It's like they're collecting something, they're going to shows, they're wheeling and dealing, buy, sell, trade. And to think that way, that that's that's pretty good to know that, man, the new generation will really just, I don't know, evolve into something and adapt to these new collectibles. We don't know what would be the new generation will do to the collectibles, but all I can say is like it's gonna be like wild, man, for sure. And to think that there might be a new Magic the Gathering or new Pokemon or that will take over. Who knows? But I, as far as those two, I think they're safe. I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. But who knows what will be like the next one on the next 15, 20 years, right? So I think seeing the generation now going the next, they're gonna be us in the next 15, 20 years, and what will happen to their kids. So I think I say now that collectibles, anything, I think it has a bright, bright future. And that's like a big deal, though. That's a big deal for sure. Romel, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. What do you think about Rift Bound? It's a huge IP. You know what? I just heard about that one. I think I saw one of the YouTubers mentioned it that they're gonna carry it, but I don't know a whole about Rift Bound. I might look into it a little bit more, to the video. Hopefully, I'm back now, but it kind of like blacked out. So yeah, man, I don't know what will happen, but I'm for sure there's gonna be like followers in that IP, and we'll buy the product for sure. Saigo, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. What up, Anger? Cheers from the East Coast. Oh my God, bro. East Coast, bro. We're done. We're done with East Coast. First question for you. What do you think about serialized cards? I'm on the edge of getting a serialized Edgar Markov, but I'm curious to see how these things will age. So for the most part, overall, with all serialized cards, there will be a demand for them, no matter what it is, right? People will collect and probably finish a set. People will want to have all of them. But that might be like, really hard, right? But there's going to be someone out there, maybe like a small niche market for serialized cards, but all of them in general will maintain value. It's just a matter of the demand for that specific thing. Like right now, Final Fantasy, Surge foils, Chocobos, these are like the ones that are hot right now. Yeah, the market will go up and down, but as of right now, the demand for them are so high. That's why they're kind of like high at the high price. But there will come a point where they're gonna be like down over here, maybe Spider-Man, maybe Avatar, or maybe those. If you want to get a serialized card, Edgar Markov, for yourself just to collect, don't think about like the value now. Think about like, okay, I'm getting this because I want it. It's not about like really the value, even though of course value is tied to it. Don't think about that too much. Think about like, okay, this is what I want to own. So we'll talk more about it though, as far as like like the buying, what to buy and stuff like that in this actually bull market, really. Um, your connection is really bad. I know, man. I know I'm like in the basement, and my router is like way over there. I think maybe someone is like using the internet. Probably, I think they're playing like Roblox right now. I don't know, but hopefully the sound is okay. It's just the video. So yeah, man. Super fast. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream, internet. I know, right? Internet sucks. My bad, caps lock, but it's skipping. I know. It's okay. It's okay. So, so now we talk about, obviously the big boys, right? Magic, Pokemon, sports cards, and I want to add memorabilia too, right? So we all know collectibles is here to stay. Plain simple, done deal. 15, 20 years, whatever. It's here to stay. So now what's what to buy. Really, what do you want to get into? And to know that they will have value, of course, right? But what is like the way I go about this? Because I mean, hopefully we're still alive in the next 15, 20 years, right? But it's good now that, okay, if I'm gonna collect something, if I'm gonna buy something and I want to hold it, I'm buying it because I want to collect it, right? So, and it will maintain value. The Great Henge, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I would buy reservist cards way before I would buy serialized cards. Ooh, okay. That's a good take. That's a good take. So for Magic, I want to say for Magic and Pokemon, I've said this in my last live stream. Uh, Vintage cards. Like right now, modern is where it's at. Modern is where the money is flowing right now. So as a seller, I don't mind buying a shit ton of modern cards because I know they will sell, right? I know they will sell. But if we think about long term, and we're saying 15, 20 years, forget about the value. Think about the long term effect on these because I wrote this down. Vintage will be there. Look at sports cards. Vintage, right? Nostalgia attached to vintage, right? And then also art too, art because right now, I know sports cards, kind of art too, because some of them are actually hand drawn or I don't know, like image. It's not like an actual photograph, right? So vintage, nostalgia, and art. So those are like the what I think demand might fluctuate, depending on the era, the next decade or something, right? But in general, vintage, nostalgia, and art itself is going to be in demand no matter what, right? So I think in Pokemon and Magic, I know it's kind of more on the Magic side, because I know in Pokemon, people are actually still collecting vintage cards. But same thing with Magic. A lot of money is flowing into Modern right now. But I think vintage cards. I know reservist cards is kind of like a big deal, especially the ones that are heavily played in Commander. Dual lands, Time Twister, Mox Diamond, Gaia's Cradle, what is Lion's Eye Diamond, all that stuff, right? Grim Monolith. They're always going to be a hot thing because Commander is like big right now, But in general, if we're talking of in general, somebody asked me, I think on the last two live streams ago, if I have like money to buy right now, what I said, I will go straight to freaking Power 9 right away. I will build freaking Power 9 right away. If I have extra money to like really spend on like holding, I'm gonna go straight to freaking Power 9. And honestly, beyond Power 9, there might be like a couple cards like Juzam the Jin, really like very niche cards in vintage, that I know that it's going to be nostalgic. I mean, come on. I mean, oh, I don't have my Juzam the Jin art over here. Juzam the Jin, bro, like that art, demonic tutor, bro. Those art alone, I mean, if anyone sees that art, it immediately reminds them of Magic, man. Sarah Angel, all that stuff, man. So I think with Magic, I'm not a Pokemon expert and all that stuff, but I would think that it will be the same thing. And let's just say Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, or like other products too. Vintage, man. Vintage is going to be, I think it's going to be big in demand overall in the next 15, 25, even 50 years. It's there. They're not gonna go away. And I'm not pumping vintage of here. All I'm saying is, if you think about sports cards, baseball, football, you know, in any era, people go back, man. People go back to, okay, this was a rookie card, like this was, it's like it's all about the vintage, man, because it's like the beginning of that trading card game or sports cards. So I think if I'm gonna put my money into holding something, not necessarily investing, this is all collecting. Like I said, take that investing mindset away and think about like the collecting. Think about like holding it because you love it, man. And you know that the reason why you're collecting it is because you love those items. So in the next 15, 20 years, someone will as well. So the liquidity, the demand will stay. The value, it depends on the market, but overall, the value will maintain it. It just depends on the demand on that era. Uh, why not both? I have some dual lands already, but next on my list are cards like Chains. Okay, Juzam. Okay, how do see these kind? Yeah. Well, I'm not saying don't do the dual lands and the other cards or the other reservist cards. All I'm saying is, for me, I will go straight to Power 9 and, like you said, Juzam the Jin. The iconic cards would if you like right away, if you see that card, you immediately know it's like the OG. This is Magic. You know what I'm saying? From Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and even like the Arabian Nights, man. Oh my God, there's so many cards over there. So that's all I'm saying with vintage cards. I know with Pokemon, there's like this new thing that they're collecting with trophy cards, and they're kind of like the same as like what they're doing with Magic. They're not necessarily doing serialized cards, but as far as like money goes, everything flows to Modern, and as with their vintage, it's only like one thing, man. Like the first edition Shadowless, and maybe some of the Gold Star cards. And right now, what's I think the hot card right now is like Poncho Pikachu, and those are like $3,000-4,000, man. But I think where it's at will be same exact thing: art, nostalgia, vintage. So I I don't know the market with Pokemon and those, but my God, if I ever have the have the capital to deploy in Pokemon, I'll go for those ones for sure. Um, I did not collect. I mean, when I was a kid, I think I kind of dabbled with sports cards before Magic, all that stuff. And I was like really just opening packs and just whatever I open. I don't know. I think I remember I have like Hakeem Olajuwon or like what is this, Charles Barkley cards. But with sports cards, I'm not an expert, but I think with sports cards, it's more on like the more of a personal, right? Because people collect like Jordans, people collect like I don't know Kobe or like LeBron. They have like a certain player, and I heard that most of the people right now that's getting in, they're really just going for like the goats, right? So like I said, I'm not an expert, but if I want to get into like sports cards, I would say the same exact thing too. Like vintage, nostalgia, and obviously, I guess like some of the cool arts, right? Um, with basketball, um, I mean, basketball is the only really sport I really got into. But with basketball, my all-time favorite is Allen Iverson, and some of you guys know that. So I, yeah, I would probably go for like rookie cards or like the vintage cards of Allen Iverson, and I'll probably get into like maybe some Jordans because Jordan's Jordan. You can't go wrong with Jordan. So I mean, it's everyone's like goat, right? But yeah, so that's just the sports card. So I don't know what you guys think from you guys about other collectibles. You're talking my language, anger, but seriously, I just want some badass cards that I enjoy at this point. Tired of the chase opening product. Yeah, and honestly, that's the way it is, man. Um, I got into this whole thing with the mindset of enjoying magic, and that's very important to coming from me, right? Because I think maybe some of you guys, and maybe some of my older videos, as far as like talking about investment and stuff like that, my mindset changed over time with the way I look at cards. Because before I got into this whole selling, doing live stream on Facebook, selling on Facebook, and now eBay and Tcgplayer, I accumulated a shit ton of product, a shit ton of singles, and there was no money like mindset, like investment. I'm like trying to buy this because I'm gonna hold it because in the next 5 years it's gonna go like $1,000 or $5,000. You know, maybe on some, but in general, I just buy them or yeah, I just want it. Really, I'm buying more dual lands because I have my 20th commander deck or something like that, right? Or I just want to own a complete set because back in the day, I didn't have any money. So now I have money. Hey, I can probably complete a full revised dual lands. And eventually, I kind of like upgraded to the Power Nine, and that kind of evolved, right? But there was no in between, like, oh, if I own Power Nine, yeah, I don't know, like if I keep it like 100 years, it's gonna be like $1 million. Maybe in like, maybe in my head, at some point, right? But it wasn't, like if you guys saw my video when I got my Black Lotus, bro, I was like in heaven, bro. I was like, my God, man, it's like owning a piece of history, man. There wasn't like money of man. I was like, I wasn't thinking about none of that. It was really just owning the thing. So if I can do that right now, in the next 15, 20 years, I think more people will be like that. And whatever their vintage, whatever our vintage now might be, uh, actually whatever modern is right now will be the next vintage for the new generation, right? So if you think about it, as far as like collecting now, uh, it is safe to say whatever you're doing, serialized cards, vintage cards, sealed product of whatever you want to collect. What else? You can collect all the commander decks. You can get like, all the um, booster box. You can collect all the collector boxes. Um, I don't know, like ETBs or like gift bundles, and you just buy. I don't know. You just kept buying whatever the next product is, and you just want to collect. You just want to keep collecting all of these new releases, all of the universes and beyond, Secret Lair, what else? Just about anything. And like I said, all of these products will maintain their value. It doesn't matter if it's like, market will be like higher over here and then like it will go to like shit, right? Market's going to market. It just depends on the era, what's hot on that time. So, like I said, right now, vintage, stagnant, just flat, nothing. It's not going to zero, it's not going to the moon, it's just flat. But there's still demand on them. Right now, it's all modern stuff, right? So that's all I'm saying. I didn't really, what's it called? This, I didn't really want to expand on like this because I saw a video of another content creator, really, really popular though. He was talking about this. I was like, man, so if I start collecting again, just about anything, right? If I start like, okay, I'm gonna put my money to Power Nine, right? And let's just say with Magic, right? Or let's just say I'm gonna start putting my money in collecting these collector boxes or all the commander decks that comes out, right? I'm just gonna like buy two of these or four of sets of this, and yeah, just collecting like how I used to do it, right? Um, it's almost like, I don't want to say a guarantee, but it's almost like that 15, 20 years there's gonna be more value, if not, on those things that you collect, because at some point someone will like appreciate on like, man, all of these products that you collected, right? And that's kind of what happened to me with Anger collections. All of the stuff that I started in my inventory was all from my collections. Like literally, like I told you guys, I started Anger collections with just about 100,000 inventory, and that's including 80 dual lands, 80 revised dual lands, two full sets of revised dual lands. I have a video, all of that over here. If you just go down and search for it, the Power Nine. I have all of the commander decks, bro. My God, I missed all of those commander decks from 2013 to Commander 2021. I have at least two sets of all of those complete decks, man. So think about it. Two sets of 2013, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, that's expensive one. 17 even. My God, the Dragon, Edgar. I have two sets of those. So 18, 19, 20, 21, which is the last of it. I think it was Strixhaven, right? And then I think I dabbled with Commander Legends, because there's like only two decks. Uh, but yeah, man, I didn't have any of the Commander 2011, which is the OG. But I have, my God, I have a video of it. I took a video of all of those sets, man, and some of them, like I said, I have at least two sets of every year. I think I have five sets of Commander 2020. I think Commander 18. I think I have two or three. Um, yeah, 16. I have two for sure. So yeah, man. And then some booster box like War of the Spark Japanese. I I I my God, man, I love that set, especially the Japanese boxes because of the Japanese art. So I bought like six of them. I just like kept it, right? So I have that one, and then what else? A lot of the vintage cards, like reservist cards from all of my commander decks. I think I have like 20 plus commander decks, and then I just kind of like made it as like my inventory in the beginning. So if you think of, like I said, anger collections, the business started from my collections. So it was an easy transition in my opinion. It wasn't like I need to buy singles or I need distro for so I can buy like boxes and all that stuff. I didn't start that way. I started from my collections, and then it just snowball effect, and that's when I kept adding more and more whenever I try to buy collections, right? So it's um it's wild, Brent. I feel like it's good to set goals in collecting. That way, it's not overwhelming. For example, I'm only keeping every collector box released this year. After that, I just want to focus on singles. Okay, there you go. I think in this modern era, though. Hold on, you still have another one over here. When did you start playing Magic? I started playing Magic Ice Age. Ice Age. Although I don't really recall what, obviously, I think I was like, what, six, something like that, seven. I don't really recall like, oh, there's a new set. It's like Ice Age, right? I don't really recall what set comes out, but all I can remember is the set symbol, which is Ice Age, and it was like heavily on my decks back in the day, right? And it was like given to me too. Like I didn't like buy anything. My friend just handed me this freaking cards, man. Hey, I'm gonna teach you. This is like like a new game or something. It's like Magic the Gathering, right? And this is how you play it. So that's how I got into Magic. And the reason why, like I said Ice Age is because most of my deck is like from from the Ice Age era. So I just said I started from there, right? So I mean, it could be like older, I don't know, or it could be later, but Ice Age is where it's at, man. And just like everyone story about how they started, they have like 100 stack cards, freaking, they have like mono green with crushing rhinos and like spined worm, landwar elves, and giant growths, and you have like a mono red, mine is like Maraxis of Keld, right? Like a bunch of goblins, Goblin Balloon Brigade, Goblin Grenade, all that stuff is all the same. You got like the Mono Black Nightmare. So I think that's why I'm more of a vintage person every time I want to get into collecting again, because, that's when I started. So I guess the next 15, 20 years, all of these 5, 10-year-olds that getting into like playing collecting, their vintage might be this era. So like let's just say with Magic, I mean, in this era it's all about universes and beyond, secret lair, serialized cards. So you can say that whatever we are right now will be vintage in the next 15, 25 years. So I mean, you can say there will be a guaranteed demand for them, for the new generation. So, but I still think that even though modern now will be vintage later, I think the true vintage Alpha Beta Unlimited will be like there to stay, man. I think there will be a niche market still in the next 15, 20 years. So it's just not hot right now, and that's it, man. It's crazy. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. BA started in Ice Age. I think. Oh, you know. Uh, so if um, so if with Magic, hands down, I would go straight to Power 9. I know it's very expensive still, even though the market's like flat. Power 9, oh my God, Power 9 is where it's at, man. If not, I think I'm gonna get into the whole Jusam the Jins. I'm gonna get into those classic or alpha demonic shooters, like Shivan Dragons. Those kind of stuff, man. It's very nostalgic, art wise. Everyone recognize it. Alpha Soul Ring, bro. That's my God, it's crazy. Sarah Angels. There's a lot of Nightmare. Hypnotic Spectre, man. It's crazy. What does that box say? What? Without you. What? What are you talking about? Without you? What does that box say? This one? Ready? Play ready? This one? Oh, this one. Without you. This is an Amazon Prime box. It's just random stuff in there, man. Honestly, I don't know what the boxes are in there, or what's inside there. Any thoughts on collecting accessories? I got really into collecting old pre-release playmats a couple of months back. Shadowmoor, Shards of Alara. Oh, that's actually a good point, man. Because I put a weird memorabilia, like signatures. It's heavily with sports. Like signature of like the, I don't know, Caitlin Clark or LeBron James, Kobe, Michael Jordan's, right? And as far as like accessories goes, if you want to get into like the whole Magic and Pokemon, yeah, like those people collect dices, people collect, I guess, old sleeves, old deck box, old playmats, even, or even let's just say what you call this, like signed signature from like the artist itself, and you have a playmat. I think I almost did with Mark Tudine because I have a playmat of Double Masters. Yeah, but I think I forgot, or there was like a long line. Those, yeah, there's always going to be demand, and I can almost guarantee you now, man. Mark Tudine, who else? The Moxes, whoever's like alive right now, that like doing signing, bro. Later down the road, I mean, John Avon, bro, hands down, man. All those signature cards, whatever, like sign cards, play mats, like art itself in general. I think it's gonna be in demand for sure. People will want their signature. And look at what happened when the Black Lotus, Christopher Rush passed away. I mean, the value of just the signature itself, man. It's the value just increases. So I mean, yeah, you can get into that. I don't see why not. Uh, in your spare time, are you using AI for anything? No, no, I don't use AI for nothing, bro. Even though I saw a video of they were saying that these jobs will be replaced by AI in the next 10, 15, 20 years, right? And there was a lot of them. And It's crazy. But for me, I'm like old school, man. I don't use AI for anything. I don't even use what is this, Siri. I never use like Siri ever. Anything, nothing. Even I think I almost tried to use one of the apps, right? Like to generate. I almost tried like a music thing, right? Like generate music or like lyrics itself. But I'm like, oh, this is not for me, man. I'm like old school guy. But yeah, man, nope. I don't use anything AI. Scott Fisher, yep. AI for music, right? It's crazy, man. Now, when we were playing live shows, and this was like, I don't know, 2008, 2000, yeah, 2008, when we were like playing live shows. At that point, we were already behind. We were already thinking that music industry is effed. because of the fact that most people actually don't really buy CDs now. They just like download it online and that's it. Remember that. That's back in '08. And I can only imagine now that you can AI just about anything, generate music, generate lyrics. You know, you don't even know if like music these days are written by the actual artist. So I don't know, man, but yeah, just just to say, back in '08, we were already effed. Like music industry, my God, man, we were already behind. We were just doing it for the love of playing live shows, love of music, man. So yeah, man, it's right there. I use AI for some things, not everything. I think Superfast uses AI for like making like logos because I know you made a logo of me. I think I still have it. Any playmats that are like pre 2000 are going for 1K. Jesus Christ, really? I enjoyed the history and art of Magic more than anything. Oh, same with me, man. Same with me. Anytime I see um for sale for Juzam the Jin, I almost. I mean, I still have my Juzam the Jin art signed by Mark Tadin, and I still have the Library of Alexandria signed. Um, all of those, man. It's just I don't know. Sometimes when you're really attached to something, especially the art of Magic, it just brings back joy to you, man. It doesn't matter, like I said, value wise, doesn't matter, man. Yeah, that could be like $10. I don't know, but just looking at it, man. Oh my God, I remember Jusam the Jin art and Demonic Tutor art, bro. That reminds me of my mom. My mom, freaking what do you call this? Confiscating all of my cards because of those art, man. Every time she sees an art on TV or like the cards or drawings, things like that, immediately, oh, that's demonic and freaking satanic and stuff like that. Oh my God. And that's why those two cards specifically, right? Demonic Tutor and Juzam the Jin, bro. Hands down. That's why I have an Juzam the Jin art. I think at some point I should buy uh even just like a beat up Juzam the Jin, or maybe just like a I don't know, like a PSA, I don't know, 7 or something that of Juzam the Jin, and I can just like combine them. Maybe a playmat too. Playmat's really nice, bro. So yeah, man. Uh, I buy CD still. Oh my God, really, Superfast? I know. Physical media needs to make a comeback. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, man. But I mean, it's very nostalgic for sure. All of those, those big CDs, right? Uh, yeah. I mean, it can happen. It's vintage. People collect them. People play those still in those vintage player. But yeah, man. I don't know. But to say that it's gonna be dead forever, I don't think so. Mom thought it was evil. All of our moms, bro, think Magic the Gathering is freaking evil. Moms made me get rid of Marvel cards because card games were the devil. See, all of them, bro, all of them. It's like gambling, like literally gambling. I'm like gambling. I don't even spend anything with Magic. These are just given to me. We're every time we play, my her parents think like we're like all of our lunch money goes to them. I don't know. For some reason, it's like gambling. We're not even gambling. There's no money into it. I don't know, man. It's so funny back in the day, man. Ah. It's better and worse, to be honest. Anger. I love playing guitar, but I'd rather pump money into magic and collecting than carry my band financially. Mixing and mastering is expensive. Well, that's the thing. I was what you call like I guess musician, like a complete musician because I played guitars, bass, drums. I, compose music, write music, produce it, mix it. I sing, I back up, sing, all that stuff. I did all of that stuff, man. I learned all of that stuff. I bought all of the equipment, man. But in the end, in the end, my God, music industry, it's like for the most part, you do it because you just love it, man. Like I, uh, I got into music because of the fact that a lot of the artists that I listen to, some of them already died or like their band is like disbanded and all. But we still listen to them, like to think that you made something like a song, anything, right? And you leaving that mark into the world, I'm like so mind blown of that. I'm like, my God, like, bro, smells like Teen Spirits, man. Like, damn, I still listen to that shit, man. And like a lot of the other bands too. Like, all of them are gone, like freaking Pantera, all of the classic bands, back in the day. Um, Particularly metal, hardcore rock, and stuff like that, right? I got into that. And some of the older ones too. But to say that, man, they're all gone, but I still listen to their music. Like right now, bro, Metallica, bro, once they're gone, bro, anything nostalgia, vintage Metallica, bro, signature, bro, you name it, man. Bro, once they're gone, their music lives on, bro. So that's how I got into music, is because I wanna, after like I'm long gone, at least I left something. I left something, which is music, because music stays forever, man. So that's a quick history with the whole music. I don't want to, but it's kind of like attached to it though. It's not collectibles, but yeah, vintage nostalgia. There's art to it. Music is art. So I miss playing music though. I remember those MTG and Pokemon Evil days. Yeah, right. Walmart sells CDs and online too. Do they still sell CDs? I think some Walmart, but I think they got rid of a lot of their CDs though. Yeah. My neighbor told me if you remove the button of the P, it becomes a what? A D. And if you remove OK, it spells D. No joke. They told me that. What? What in the world? So yeah, man. I didn't really have much to talk about today. I just want to talk about like the future of the hobby and the TCG, because I was just inspired of a video. Actually, it was like a short video, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys know Gary V. Literally, like right before I live stream, I was like, man, I don't have anything for live stream today. And then I saw Gary V's short video about like this whole collectible era. Everyone's collecting. It's like the new mainstream media. Everyone's watching. Like just about anything collecting. So you can say that these are the new movies, TV shows. And I was like, okay, wow, let's talk about freaking collecting. The future of collectibles, because there is and there will be future for these collectibles, man. And for sure, in my opinion, Magic and Pokemon will be there. So no matter what you guys collecting right now, it's for sure value will maintain. Just depends on the market, in that specific era. Whenever you want to unload it. Uh, I feel you. The days of putting on an album and listening to it without any distraction is over. But there is a relationship between metal and MPG, because that's about the time I got into it. Oh yeah, man, bro, metal, bro. My God. Um, yeah, Metallica was probably one of the most influential band. That's why a lot of my music sound not like sound like Metallica. It's more of like a melodic, you know. When you hear Fade to Black, you know, a lot of those melodic sound. It's not like hardcore, like really upbeat and like drums and double pedal and stuff like that. It's more like melody, like I said, one of my favorite ones, Fade to Black, Unforgiven, all that songs, man. And that's just one band. That's just one band. There's also like Pantera, and all of the OGs, man. Even Beatles, bro. Even Beatles. My God, man. We still listen to like Beatles song, bro. It's crazy, man. Great songs, by the way. Beatles. My God. Talk about like composers, like the ultimate, the goat, like in composing music. Like they made composing music like an art, man. It's crazy. It's like telling a story. And what I like about music and listening to music sometimes is like it's not like just music is music. Like if you enjoy and love music, you probably will know what I'm talking about. It's like, bro, you feel it, bro. Like music sometimes change your mood. Sometimes we'll just, I'm not joking, bro. Sometimes I will drive and I will like listen. I will hear like I don't know some what you call this what song? Not Fade to Black. Um, man, I'm like blanked out right now. Even I don't know, man. Actually, like you would probably like tear out sometimes. It's like, my God. Let's just say Fade to Black, bro. Fade to Black. Oh my God, Fade to Black, man. It's like, wow, they don't make music like this anymore, man. All this freaking Justin Bieber, all this K-pop shit. Yeah, they're cool. It's good music. It's not like horrible, but man, the old school songs, bro. OG artists, man. It's like pure art, pure art, man. It comes from over here and over here. It's pure talent, man. It's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get back on. Lots of CD and disc in Japan. Oh, really? Friend let me borrow Ride the Lightning. Oh, and my world changed. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I'm kind of blanking out of Metallica. I'm kind of like frustrated with myself. Like a lot of the old songs. I know Fade to Black. My God, what are the other classic? The melodic songs though. The melodic songs. I forgot the title. I'm kind of like blank out right now. But yeah, Metallica is one of the most influential bands. I'm pretty sure everyone, not just me. I know everyone though. Everyone got influenced by Metallica. When I listen to a CD, no commercials, no uninterrupted music. Oh yeah, man. Me too. You pretty much absorb that shit. I also have MP3 player. Oh, everyone, the OG MP3 player, man. I get it. I was listening to See You on the Other Side by Ozzy Osbourne after he died, and that shit hit me hard. Oh, phew. Yeah, man. Ozzy. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like when I talk about music, it's really different because I love magic, bro. But when we talk about music in general, bro, I love just waking up, just breathe music, man, and like it moves you. I'm telling you, man, it's weird. maybe some of you, I'm like, what are you talking about? Anger, like it moves you, bro. It moves you, man. Like, and there's something about either the a certain chord, a certain like chorus of a song. Like I'm listening to like what band is this one? And it doesn't matter what genre. It could be like Paramore. I listen to Paramore. Yeah, yeah. I listen to Paramore. They have great songs, and the lyrics, a certain like I said, phrase, or sometimes I'll listen to like a heavy, Black Sabbath, and I'll listen to what band is this one? One of my all-time favorite bands too. Man, I'm blacking out with a lot of these bands, man. If you go like really heavy, Arc Enemy, I guess Slipknot, Linkin Park, my music library is like, bro, massive, bro. I mean, we're talking about different genre. I mean, Adele, bro, all time. Even even my God, man, I'm gonna say this. Even Mariah Carey, bro, hands down the GOAT. Wow, anger. We talk about Magic, Pokemon collectibles, and Mariah Carey. Really? No, I'm just saying. Like, I appreciate all kinds of music, man, and yeah, it's crazy to say that, but I'm telling you, if you're a true music lover, you will appreciate just about any music, man. Eminem, bro, I listen to all of them, man. I listen to all of them. It's crazy. Whew. I'm kind of got into a tangent with music because, like I said, man. Oh, I guess maybe some of you guys know this, but I'm tatted, right? I'm tatted. Maybe some of you guys, like, especially new. I'm covered. I'm covered with tattoos, bro. every time, uh, every time I say that, they don't believe me or something like that. Like, we would go like swimming. I was like, bro, I did not even know you freaking tap the shit, man. It's like I'm covered. I'm talking about both ribs, my back, my chest, my arm over here. Bro, I'm tatted as shit, man. Because when I lost my hair, when I mean like lost my hair, I cut my hair. I used to have a freaking long hair up to my butt, bro. Like the whole twirling thing in the band. I used to have all that shit, man. But I cut it. So after I cut it, I was like, man, I feel like I'm missing something, bro. So first tattoo, boom. I got this one. My God, I didn't stop. Like, the full year, all tat. I'm like tatted for 1 year. It's crazy. It's like 1 month off, and then the next one, I got a new tattoo. It's crazy. But the reason why I'm talking about tattoos right now, I have a tattoo right here. I have a tattoo right here that says, does it say here? Right here. Music is life, man. And it's true. It's true, man. Music is life, bro. Thank you for sharing. Well, yeah, man. We share any kinds of shit over here, not just straight up collectibles, but I guess music in general. It's collectibles. Those memorabilias, CDs, signed CDs, autographs, and stuff like that. Dude, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. 100% music is so powerful, bro. It's so powerful. It freaking moves you, man. Sometimes even, I think at one point, I was really, really feeling the music, bro. I stopped driving, bro, and I'm like tearing up, like crazy. True story. I'm like tearing up. It was probably like a freaking Metallica song. I think it's like Nothing Else Matters. Oh, that's one of the songs too. Nothing Else Matters, and it's sometimes whatever at that part of the day or like part of the time. I don't know, like you're maybe like down or like your mood where you were like so angry. I don't know, man. Bro, if it connects, bro, if it connects, like a perfect moment, that whatever you're thinking, that moment, bro, music will freaking end you. Music will freaking break you, bro. Some of you guys know that, bro. It's crazy. I'm like tearing up like after one of those songs. It could be any song. Oh my God, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like it hits you at that perfect moment, bro. My God, I don't know. It's crazy. I love music, man. Love music, hands down. Superfast, are you saying you were Bobby Bush except it wasn't football? Uh, let's see. Yeah, we're getting real personal with anger collections today. I know, right? Well, it's collectibles. You know, it's all vintage, nostalgia, and all that stuff. So it's a good time to share, kind of like the before anger collections, right? And speaking of anger, it was actually my stage name. Anger was my stage name. When every time I play, all of my pictures, I have my guitar, my bass, my equipment. They have like a sticker anger. My one of my best friends in high school, he was our drummer, and he named me Anger because every time I play bass, I was crazy, man. We were like all Slipknot and Mudvayne around those era, bro. Like he named me Anger, you know. It's kind of like the same way how Slipknot has names back in the day. But yeah, so they named me Anger, and then it kind of just stuck there, man. Anger. So love it though. I still use it like to like a lot of the stuff. I need more tattoos. Need more tattoos. Oh, bro. Like for me, I don't know what I want to put over here, but we'll see. Kind of expensive though nowadays, man. I'm so furry for tats. I take my shirt off. People yell Sasquatch. The air on my back is Jumanji. Oh my god, man. Uh, Joke me funny, but yeah, you get it. So Tori, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Better late than never, man. But yeah, so that's really what I want to talk about. And I know the last part of the live stream, very few people will really like listen and like watch it. But yeah, that's kind of like one of the history, man. Music. Yeah, it before Magic the Gathering, all these collectibles. Yeah, it was all music. Gotcha. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. You made it. Better late than never. And the last band I played over here, well, not here, but like in Jacksonville, some of our live shows are still available in this channel. It's weird, and but at that point, it was all different now. It's more like I want to say upbeat, but yeah, melody. Kind of just like I don't want to say like grunge, but like progressive something music. It's not like a specific before like heavy metal. It's different, but I still love it because uh, that's when I really got into like playing hardcore, playing a lot of guitars because I was really into bass and drums back then, and then that last band, I was forced. I was forced to play guitar because I kid you not, that band I composed all of the music, everything, all of. By the way, all of the music that you guys hear on all of my short videos, I have more. I think I only use like 3 or 4. All of the music that you guys hear on my shorts videos, those are all of my music. Compose, produce, everything. Like everything. Bass, drums, guitars, everything. I did all of it. And I think I still have a website. And you can go through that website and listen to my music. I forgot the website though. But yeah, it's it's crazy. But yeah, man, love music, bro. Love music. Since we're already on this tangent, my last question is: what's the best live show you've ever been to? Oh my God, the best live show. Well, with us playing, I think we played with Paramore. We played with Death Angel. I don't know if you guys know about Death Angel. We played with Death Angel. We played with Paramore, and my God, we played in like one of the like I don't know. I forgot one of the bands back in the day, like Atrio, Atrio. We played on like Atrio. We played. Oh my God, it's so long ago, man. It's so long ago. But yeah, we got invited because we were the band back then in Jacksonville, Florida. I think there's like a few bands too that always gets invited. We played in Freebird. We played in Jackrabbits. But yeah, man, it's But as far as like live show, me attending, um, I kid you not, when I started playing shows, me playing and performing, I didn't really have the I didn't really want to go to concerts anymore for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird way, right? But I stopped going to live concerts after that. It's more like me performing. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I guess the best live concert wasn't probably here. I think it was back in the Philippines, and one of the all time great performers, great songs, by the way, legendary songs. Journey, the band Journey. My God, man, Separate Ways. Holy moly, man! Yeah. I think that one, those songs will freaking move you anytime. My God, man, it's crazy. Whew. Satori bass guitar. Yes, I played bass guitar. I played 6 string, 5 strings, 4 strings, bass guitar. Yeah, I really got into the whole 6 strings because of John Myung. He played in oh my God, all of these bands, bro. It's like for some reason now that I'm talking music, now I'm like blank out with like a lot of these bands. Dream Theater, a lot of the progressive music, man. I got into progressive music. Opeth, the dark side of Opeth, bro. What else? Uh, yeah, a lot of progress. Yeah, Dream Theater. Uh, it's Oh man, I hate myself right now. I have all the bands in my head, but I'm like blank out right now. I'm like thinking. But yeah, I listen to a lot of them, man. That's super cool, man. Looking forward to the link to your music sometime. Oh, okay, all right. Right now, like I said, I forgot the website. I know it still exists. It's crazy. It's like all of those composition, and you will know it's me because the picture is myself, and the names. It's so funny. I named all of my songs. Guess what? Freaking Magic the Gathering, man. I have a I have a song named Dark Ritual, Path to Exile, Force of Will, Planeswalker. I'm not kidding. Story Circle. I'm not kidding, bro. It's crazy. It's funny, but yeah, I named all of my songs freaking Magic the Gathering, man. It's crazy. Answer you like the never ending story. No, no, no. I think it was like back in the '08, but yeah, it's ATREYU. I think that's the. But yeah, man. So man, we got into tangent with freaking music, man. Ooh, the Rush. I just saw the Rush. Yeah, I get what you mean. I still love seeing bands when they come around, but words can't describe the rush you get from playing live. Yep, I'm sure you're familiar with being wired with energy after a show. Oh, hands down, man. But I saw the band name right there, The Rush, man. Oof, all-time favorite too, The Rush. But yeah, it's a weird feeling when you're on stage, man. When you're plugged in and you're playing guitar, playing drums, you kind of just, when people ask like, "Oh, do you get like stage fright and all that stuff?" In the beginning, all I tell to like all these like new bands and want to be want to play live shows, right? I always tell them, when you're up on the stage, sometimes you don't actually see no one. Like you just see lights for some reason. When I started playing, it's like I was like playing, rocking, and all that stuff, right? And then when I look, bro, I don't see anyone. I just see like lights, like beaming at me. So I tell them that, sometimes, yeah, I mean, just it feels like you're just playing on practicing yourself. There's no one's no one's in front of you sometimes. So yeah, it's crazy how to think that way, but yeah, it's I miss it though, really missed it. But bro, we're like going into like 1 hour and 10 minutes, man. This is crazy. Whoo! But I'm not gonna hold you guys for too long, man. Rush is legendary. Those drums, I know, right? The thing that gets me about performing is that you feel you're doing better as the set list progresses. Then it's over. Oh yeah, and I also love it. I also love it when the crowd is like really jamming. They're like really head banging. They're like freaking mosh pit and all that stuff. And then you kind of like feel it too. And then I think I have like one video where like I did the twirl. I was like doing the hair thing. I was like, oh my god, whew, crazy man, crazy. So, bro, hour and 11 minutes and you guys are still here. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. But I think we're done for today, man. We're done for today. I think half of this is really just talking bands, music, and all. And I love it, man. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but yeah. So I think we're gonna save some of them tomorrow. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, man, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Appreciate you guys, man. Love all of the comments about the music. Yeah, very vintage nostalgia. So yeah, anger out. Peace.